What's up YouTube fragrance family, Tommy with Studio Sins here with another video review of a brand new fragrance that is yet another stealth release from Montblanc. I don't know what the deal is, but they seem to be on a kick lately of releasing fragrances without any kind of press kit or junket or fanfare or any kind of information out there at all. It just shows up one day in some obscure discounter and suddenly it's available and nobody knows anything about it. So that's what we're going to take a look at today. It is a flanker of the relatively popular but now discontinued fragrance Individuel. It is Individuel Tonic. So when we come back, we're going to take a closer look at this brand new release. We're going to test it out, unbox it, see if it might be something that you're interested in picking up and what exactly they mean by tonic. That and more is coming up, so stay tuned. Welcome back everyone, and welcome back to another brand new release from a house that I don't know what they're doing, and I don't think they know what they're doing. Montblanc has been around for quite some time. They have made quite a name for themselves in making luxury pens, among other items, and they dove into the fragrance industry and came out with some pretty decent fragrances. They've got Montblanc Explorer, Montblanc Individuel, Starwalker, and recently they've decided to release a few fragrances without any kind of fanfare, any kind of like publication on it, any kind of marketing at all. And not sure about the logic behind that. They released the Starwalker Extreme, which actually is pretty decent fragrance from the very nice bamboo fragrance Starwalker, and now they've released a flanker from the relatively popular Individuel, which is kind of a light laundry detergent with a bit of raspberry on the edge there. It's a little bit of a heavier fragrance as an eau de toilette, but fits very nicely in a lot of scenarios, and so they've released Individuel Tonic, which is supposedly the tonic version of Individuel. I don't know how that's going to work out, so it's going to be interesting to try this one out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and break into the box and check out the presentation. The box itself has like an overarching logo with the crest, the mountain crest there. It's kind of embedded or embossed in the box, and the shiny metallic green is the color of the box. You've got Individuel Tonic. Got the Montblanc logo, eau de toilette, so it's an eau de toilette concentration. It's exactly the same as the OG Individuel, 2.5 ounces or 75 mil, and nothing on the sides of the box, nothing on the top. You don't even have a logo on the top. On the very back, you've got the Montblanc logo, you've got the address information for Interparfums, who distributes it, and then some recycled information. On the very bottom, you've got the ingredients listing, the stickers, UPC, and the batch code. The batch code for this is 08L27L152, for those of you that are interested. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull this out of the box without any fanfare. I've already taken the cellophane off, and we know what to expect because this is the same bottle as the OG Individuel. I really like that. It's kind of an interesting oval shape, if you can see that. So it's kind of like a flattened football, but it's broader in the middle or wider in the middle than it is on the ends. The ends kind of narrow down or taper down to a rather almost a sharp point there that's slightly rounded. You've got silver on the top and then a dark green color. And then you've got Montblanc logo Individuel Tonic. On the very bottom is your sticker, and on the very top you've got your Montblanc mountain crest, aka logo, and the lid is exactly the same, and the atomizer is silver along with the top of the bottle. So the top part of the bottle is plastic, and then you've got your glass for the juice. So it's a nice looking presentation, and I do like the color green, just like the lights in the background there. It's kind of a nod towards the color of the tonic. Now, what exactly is a tonic and fragrance? Well, historically, a tonic and fragrance is just something that you spritz on. It's almost like an aftershave. It doesn't have the same amount of alcohol that an aftershave has, so it's not really for right after you shave. A tonic is more like a light spritz. It really has more in common with like an eau de cologne than an actual aftershave. There are several that have released tonic fragrances that have been pretty popular and actually have done a good job. For example, Boss Bottled Tonic is a really nice tonic. Azara Wanted Tonic, some people like that. I think that one is just okay. I wasn't super impressed with that one, but they're both very masculine, very fresh, very light, very straight out of the shower kind of thing, or straight from the gym. It's a nice workout fragrance. So let's see if Montblanc Individuel Tonic is very similar to those. So let's go ahead and try out that juice. Now, as of the filming of this video, which I think today is the 7th of November, there are no published notes on this fragrance. Now, please, correct me if I'm wrong and list in the comments below what you found in terms of the notes, but I couldn't find anything on this. But, you know, tonics are relatively simple. That's actually a really nice atomizer. Tonics are relatively simple in terms of the note breakdown, so we can probably kind of sort of tell what's in this one. So let's go ahead and test out what it smells like. It's very bright, I'll give it that. It smells like a cleaner of some sort. Fabuloso. Have you ever been in a supermarket and seen where they have kinds of, you know, all-purpose cleaners, and then there's this Fabuloso? I don't know why that name sticks in my head, just because I think they've got so many different colors of that particular cleaner, and that's kind of what this reminds me of a little bit. On a tester strip, so that's not a good first impression to smell like a household cleaner, but I'm gonna give it, you know, play devil's advocate, and I'm gonna spray it on my skin, because it may change up quite a bit on skin. I don't know, as I'm not wearing a fragrance today because I wanted to test this out. However, having said that, tonics do have a kind of bubbly or effervescent kind of feel to them normally, and that's what they're supposed to have. That's what Boss Bottled Tonic has, Zaro Tonic has, other tonics that have that kind of bubbly, effervescent, kind of fizzy feel to them. And so this does have that, and that's, you know, I don't want to take that away from it. It's very green smelling, but it smells like a combination of a shower gel and household cleaner. I don't really care for that, unfortunately. That is a shame. What's unusual to me is that Individuel is a decently complex fragrance. There are lots of different notes popping off here and there when you spray, and as it dries down, you know, and you got a little bit of chocolate formation there. You've got some light raspberry nuances there. You've got some very soft, cottony, laundry detergent, fresh, clean, soapy smell. And then a little bit of a heavier musk layered into the background there, and a slight sweetness. There's a lot of complexity in Individuel, and that's what made it a slightly, well, not slightly, really popular fragrance in the fragrance community. This has none of that. And of course, as a tonic, you expect it kind of simple, as a simple fragrance. Normally, tonics will have, like, for example, Boss Bottled Tonic has, I think it opens with like grapefruit, bergamot, you've got maybe apple in there. This one will have a little bit of nutmeg and cinnamon because that's in the OG formula, and then maybe some patchouli, or in the base vetiver. This, I definitely get a little bit of fruit sensation in the opens. I'm going to say there's probably bergamot, grapefruit, maybe apple in the open. Straight up vetiver, there's quite a bit of vetiver. I don't sense any darkness in it, so there's probably no patchouli. Maybe if there is, it's just a very little bit. But there's some kind of a weird aquatic green note in here that is going to be, I'll just say it's an aroma chemical of some sort. I don't know what that is, but I mean, cascalone or some formulation of that, plus a little bit of well, there's quite a bit of vetiver in here, which is a lighter, a drier green note, and that makes sense for that to be in a tonic. I'm going to put this down. Purchased this from is in Canada. They're called Maximum Fragrance. They sent a really nice envelope with the, you know, just like a handwritten note or copied note, which is kind of nice. And I think I paid like $37 USD for this fragrance. So it's not super expensive if you want to kind of go out there on a limb and get it for yourself and blind purchase it. I'm just not impressed at all. It smells too much like a household cleaner. Like, I don't, even fresh out of the shower, there are so many more fragrances out there that you can spray it on that are very light, or after a shave, very, very light spritz fragrances, including Boss Bottled Tonic. Even a Zaro Wanted Tonic is better than this. That I would never reach for this. Again, it smells like a combination of cheap aftershave, shower gel, and a household cleaner. And that's not really great for a brand new release from a house that has a decent track record. So has Montblanc given up on fragrances? Are they focusing just on luxury pins and other items? It sure seems like it. They've done some relatively non-stellar releases lately. The Ultra Blue from the OG Explorer line of fragrances. Montblanc Explorer is a great Aventus, I won't say clone, but inspired by Aventus. It's a really nice fragrance in itself. So I was expecting Ultra Blue to be great. It's just not. It's just a generic fragrance that smells like a light shower gel deodorant, you know, unfortunately. So they released that. Starwalker Extreme, I had high expectations for. It's just an okay fragrance. It's decent. I would wear it. I will wear it. I do wear it. And now they've released the Individuel Tonic, which I cannot think of a situation where I would want to wear this. that is sad. So what's up, Montblanc? Let us know what's happening. You know, maybe comment on this or let us know what's happening by releasing something that's a good fragrance, you know, that we can look forward to wearing and purchasing and talking about and reviewing. We'll see. Well guys, that's it for my first impression, my unboxing and first impressions of Montblanc Individuel Tonic. I'll leave the link for where you can purchase it in the comments below so that you can check it out if you're interested in doing so. For my part, that's a pass from me. Thanks so much for stopping by and checking out today's video, and as always, thank you so much for your support on my channel. I'm Tommy with Studio Sense, and I'll see you tomorrow.